So Charles, Carlos, thanks for joining us today ahead of the Italian Grand Prix at Monza. Let's just look at the season so far. When you look at it, there's been positives, there's been negatives. How do you reflect on it?
There's been positives and negatives, as you said. Obviously on my side, there's been in the last 9 races not many positives and lots of negatives. So I'm really looking forward for these last few races to just maximize our potential and do everything that we can to get back on the top step of the podium as quickly as possible.
You guys seem to get on really well together. Can you both tell me why you think that is?
I think it's a combination of factors. No, I think the fact that we are both more or less the same age definitely helps. We have very similar interests. We respect a lot each other on track, but also off track. The way we go about racing is very similar. We try and enjoy ourselves, but be professional at the same time and put the team first, which is very similar values, very similar ways of going about life and racing, which I think makes the relationship easy.
Do you agree?
I completely agree. No, I do. I mean, it's true. We and other than just everything that is racing, we also share the same passion, as he said, which is paddle, chess, golf, and we managed to have some time off also together and just speak about something else than racing, which is really fun.
So how excited are you to go to the Italian Grand Prix at Monza in red? I know you've done it a couple of times now, but how exciting is it?
I think it's a dream come true for any kid, no? That I was watching Formula One since I'm a kid. I watch Ferrari, I watch Monza, and I say one day imagine being Ferrari driver in Monza must be the best feeling ever.
Michael Schumacher crosses the line to win the Italian Grand Prix, and there is the proof of the jubilation that all Italy is experiencing at this moment. And if ever they had a reason to exult and shout and cheer, they've had it here today.
This year we are lucky that we have a competitive car in our team, and that we can have a competitive Ferrari in Monza and be the driver driving that Ferrari, you know, which I think is going to be special. I think that feeling, Charles had it very well in 19. I'm still yet to experiment such thing, but already last year was super exciting, and it was one of the best weekends of the year for sure.
How emotional was it when you won that race, Charles, in red?
Wow, it was incredible. I mean, whenever we arrive in Monza, there's so much support all the time, and it really is special. And that year in 2019 when I won, it was just incredible to see so many tifosi under the podium.
Charles Leclerc is the winner of the 2019 Italian Grand Prix. How about that?
You've done it.
Yes! 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 Yes!
The week in Monza for us Ferrari drivers starts already from the Monday, and there it's already fully packed with events in the center of Milan, where we see and already feel so much support. So it's really an incredible weekend, and to finish it up with a win was incredible, and I just hope the same for this year.
When you go into the centre of Milan, do you get recognised a lot? Is it every corner, or can you kind of go about shopping, eating, drinking?
I think it's a lot more than anywhere else in the world.
It's crazy. Last year we went to the Ferrari store, no, in the center of Milan. Within 5 minutes, the voice was up that Carlos and Charles were in the Ferrari store, and it was thousands of people waiting for us outside. A lot of young fans, which is nice to see. A lot of young people that came out to meet us. We couldn't even leave the store. They had to put security and help to get us out of there, because there was so many people and so excited that it was crazy. I've never seen something like that.
What is it like to experience that when people think that you're their heroes, essentially? I guess you must imagine what it might be like, but what's the reality like?
Well, it is very, very strange, because at the end, I'm the same person that I was as a kid, you know, looking up at those Formula One drivers, and then one day you find yourself in a situation that you've never imagined before.
I mean, obviously being a McLaren driver in Silverstone was nice, but being a Ferrari driver in Monza is... I don't want to compare because it's not fair, no? But everyone knows how passionate people are in Italy and how how what Ferrari means in Italy is something that is so big that is difficult to explain. Even for me, sometimes difficult to understand. No, how they can be so passionate, so involved in the team, and in how the team does changes so much their mood and their perception. And I find it very, 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 like Charles said, a bit strange how you can affect someone's life so much just by saying hello to them and put them a smile on their faces by taking a picture. You can see their day is done, with that picture. And I find it very strange because I'm still a normal guy that goes about life pretty normal, and I don't feel a hero or a special person at all.
What's it like when you step out there to that noise, that incredible noise?
Again, it's incredible. I remember in 2019 there was, as far I could see, there were people, and not few people, like fully packed. And I remember I was trying to actually find my mum, because my mum was in the normal grandstand, because she arrived the Saturday night because she saw I did the pole position, and but I didn't have the pass for the Sunday. I had already promised the pass to some people, so I was like, Mum, the only thing I can get you is a pass in the grandstand. And so she was in the main straight in the grandstand, and so I was trying to find her, but there were way too many people, so I couldn't find her. But it was just a very special moment, and especially again racing for Ferrari, you only see red, or 98% of people are red, and this makes you feel home.
What about the track? It's quite unique in terms of layout, lots of straights, then hard braking zones. Do you like it?
Yeah, for me it's been one of my favorite tracks since I am in single seaters. Ever since I did my first lap around Monza, I actually find it one of the most challenging but most fun tracks in the calendar, because it has that combination of big braking zones that I always have liked, a strange feeling that the car is not normal there, doesn't behave normal with the lower downforce. And then for me it has the best corners in the calendar, one of the best corners in the calendars, that is Ascari and Parabolica. These two corners are simply incredible, and with a Formula One car you feel that you're driving a Formula One car through there.
How about you, Charles?
Again, like Carlos said, I think the very special thing about Monza is when you get there, you feel so little grip because you've got a very low downforce setting. So no grip at all, extremely fast in the straights. This is a very strange feeling, and it's good because you always like new challenges as a driver, and Monza is one of those challenges where you need to adapt your driving just for this weekend, and this makes it exciting.
And just finally, how competitive do you think you guys will be there?
Let's be honest, I think on paper it's probably not our best track, because I think Red Bull have been very, very strong since the beginning of the year, especially in straight line speed. And but we are going to give it all, and with the motivation of the Tifosi, I hope we can have a great weekend for them.